Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets, one half for the Born Rich Club podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to the audio. If you guys want to see the visuals, you can go over to our YouTube channel, Born Rich Club podcast. Thank you guys so much. This is the audio, and let's get to it. Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And yo, what's up, family? It's me, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich in Atlanta.
What's up, bro?
How you feeling?
I feel good, but goddamn, boy, when the check comes, you're going to have 15 names on your check, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
God.
I'm doing it. It's a method behind the madness.
What is it? Tell me. Give me one reason.
I'm on the run.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Well, we're at 1414 11th Avenue.
Come on, bro.
Cops are welcome.
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, cops
With
are welcome.
a TDOC shirt on, bro.
right.
Shout out to your shirt.
Yeah,
a different
that's not
podcast I was
AI.
walking into.
Yeah, it's a different one.
That's a
I remember I told my grandmama one time if the police knock on this door, don't open it. Right?
Yeah.
Now one day I'm in the back. I hear her. She holler my name, Lano. So I come in there. I say, what? I look.
It's the police.
It's the police in the thing.
Yeah,
She
come
was
on.
like, they want you. I said, man, I thought I told you over the door.
Come on,
She
no,
said,
no.
but you told me that the other day. I didn't think you was meaning that today. I'm like, oh man.
Bring your ass here, boy. Man, hey, man, but Lano, man, today we got a special guest.
Talk
man.
to us.
Man, we have a dope-ass entrepreneur, man.
Yes.
A musician.
Yes.
A guy that wears many different hats.
Yes.
You feel me? And we have a guy he's been putting on for the city, not only for the city, but outside the city.
Yes.
This is a guy, you can't mention ARMES
Fuck you talking about.
without mentioning Chad. If
For
you
sure.
know what
You know
I
what I'm
mean.
saying? I hate that, bro. I hate Chad. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm going to be real with you. I hate his fucking intro. His intros are good, right?
That was really good.
I know. And look, my intros, like nobody, when I do the intro, they be like, yeah. Well, when this motherfucker do the intros, they be like, motherfucker, they hug them, they exchange numbers. I hate that shit, bro. Because I be like, is he texting y'all, bro, to say he finna tell y'all this?
No,
like,
dude. I don't know if he thought about it beforehand, but he stuck that landing, though.
That was, bro. You're fucking amazing when it comes to fucking.
That was a gold medal. I give it a gold medal intro. Yeah.
Yes, man. Shout out to my brother, your brother, our brother, Chad Arms in the building, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm great, man. Thank y'all so much for having me, bro.
Most definitely. It was,
Appreciate
listen, it was plenty times we have bumped into you and Squint, and I'll always be like, people tell me, he tell me, man, quit doing the industry talk. That's the, okay, get you on the show, man. And then I go, right?
Yeah.
So,
never get about
and then we never get the people on the show. Most definitely, it was time to have you on the show because you have a fucking amazing story. But what pushed you to the front was, man, you don't stop dropping albums.
I know, man. I know. I'm 42, bro. I'm getting up here. So I'm looking at it like, let's get it while the getting's good, and then let's just see what happens at the end of it. You know what I mean?
I think that's big.
I like you said that though. At 42, right? They always say hip hop is one of the only genres where
They try to age
our
you out.
artists age out.
Yep.
We age out. So at 42, like, what's the motivation to do hip hop at 42, Brody?
Well, for one, that whole stigma about aging out of hip hop is trash anyway.
Okay.
Because I think it's just because hip hop is only about 50 years old, roughly.
Yeah.
So it's like we've all been growing up with it as it's gotten older. So like you don't ever hear people say that about country or rock or pop
for sure.
or any other genre of music. It's just rap, I guess, because of the cool aesthetic of it. Like hip hop being it's always the cool thing people want to be a part of. So I guess when you look at it, they look at it sometimes as people that are older should probably do something different. But which I understand to an extent, but if it's what you love, man, it's what you love.
No, I get it.
I've loved it since '96. That's
Damn,
when I
that's
was a
me.
kid. And
I'm
I
me.
wasn't writing raps then.
That's me.
But I saw Bone Thugs perform Crossroads at the MTV Awards, and I was like, this is the cool. I mean, I had heard rap music before.
No, for sure. I know what you're saying.
But it was like some you know, like Tone Loc. It was all that kind of stuff you'd hear on the radio and stuff. But when I saw like Bone do that live and the all white suits and shit, it was crazy. I was 13, man. I was listening to country music mostly as a kid, but that's what made me like music. And then I just started studying rap music, buying CDs and reading the liner notes, looking at the lyrics, and just trying to understand the culture in itself. And was reading The Source and Murder Dog magazines every time they dropped one. And that's kind of where my love for rap and hip hop started. I wasn't even thinking about writing raps then.
No, I always say this though. I always use the Bruce Springsteen analogy, right? Bruce Springsteen is still fucking killing it.
Oh yeah,
on tour.
Yeah.
So we need hip hop artists to still be fucking killing it on tour.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen is damn near 80 years old, ain't no.
Well, I think they do kill it on tour. Like I think the difference is tour and actually listening to the music. Now, I think for me, like hip hop, it grows, like you say, it grows up with you, right? So like I'ma still listen to Bone.
Oh yeah.
I'ma still listen to Jeezy. You see what I'm saying?
That's the perfect one. Did you listen to Jeezy's new album? Like no,
I didn't, but I still listen to Jeezy old music. Right? Because the new music, I'm like, I don't like, right? Yeah. But that doesn't, just because I don't like his new music doesn't mean that I still don't listen to his catalog. It's just of what I grew up to.
I look at it the same way I look at actors. Denzel's my favorite actor of all time, right? I don't think Denzel has made a bad movie. There's a lot of big actors that make bad movies. I don't think Denzel's made a bad movie to me, but there's some that I like way more than others.
Yeah.
But just because I don't like Equalizer 2 as much as Training Day, that don't mean I still can't go back and watch Training Day like you're talking about.
Yeah, so I'm
but can he make a new one? Can he make a new one? Because what Lano was saying, hey, matter of fact, Lano, this is a question to you. I'm not interviewing you, but I want to ask you. Ask you that. Well, and I'll ask you this. Like, what quote-unquote old school artist has dropped a new project that you rock with?
You go first, Chad.
Man,
because I got some.
This last Jeezy project I didn't like, but the one before that he did with Drama that came out last year, that one was crazy.
Right.
That one was Thug Motivation. That one was Trap or Die. It had that whole feel to it. So that I could say that for like as far as Jeezy goes, for an OG's perspective, I will say I did like the couple new releases T.I. put out.
Yep. Yeah, there you go.
He's kind of going it. I know there's fuel to that fire, but whatever made it happen, T.I. still got it.
Yeah.
So I will say that about the older cats, and I don't even want to put Lito in that.
Lito is in it,
but because
Lito was the one.
That's a whole other discussion.
But Lito told us he's been doing this shit with that for 20 years.
Bro. I was 2003. I remember because I'm from Springfield, Greenbrier, Tennessee. Right. Well, where I'm from, they drove tractors to school during Spirit Week, bro. There wasn't no hip-hop influence. I did Bubba Sparks in the talent show, and nobody had ever seen somebody rap at the talent show then.
Damn.
They looked at me like I was crazy going up there performing Bubba Sparks.
You did Ugly?
You're ugly. Yep.
Shout out Bubba Sparks.
2001, dog. Shout out Bubba.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is me and him are homies now, and I told him that story, and he said, look how crazy, your story.
No, for sure.
And he's giving me a lot of advice as well, but that's just kind of how that was, man. The Springfield is the closest thing I had to like rap music and local rap music, and I found out about the Bezel gangs. When they were doing South Be Ballin', I told Vac and Callie all this. Like they were getting burnt CDs, and we were buying burnt CDs of Bezel Gang because we didn't know where else to get the stuff.
No, for sure.
We wasn't coming to Nashville in 2002, 2003. We were getting in, driving around town and cruising 2nd Avenue. Back when you could do that.
Oh, no, most definitely. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so
Bolito, Paper, Young Rail, Sticks back in the day.
Yeah.
That's what fueled my whole Stack, Jelly, obviously, Pistol.
Yeah.
All of that. I was introduced to all of that, but first was Lito, though.
No, for sure.
Well, All-Star.
Crazy.
And that's me. I was gonna say T.I., right? T.I. dropped. But Lito.
Yeah.
I gave Lito a shot. The double disc, I was like, today I had this mind frame. It just happened. I was getting my car washed, and I was like, damn, I'm bobbing my head still to Lito.
Absolutely.
I'm saying, damn, I don't know nobody that had a longer run in my head than I'm still bobbing my head.
There hasn't been.
So you telling me, listen, bro, from 2003 to 2026,
yep.
I am still bobbing my head to your new music.
Yeah.
Not to your catalog, not to your Starlito's way. That's my favorite Starlito.
Yeah.
That's Starlito.
Yeah.
I said, God dang,
Yeah.
he next.
Yeah.
But being in my car, listening to I Ain't Going, like that song today, and then the song.
I listened to the whole thing today on the way here. The whole album is great.
And I can't believe it. I'm like, hell nah, this man still. So now I was watching when Buck was saying, when he got to hear it and how he was looking at it and viewing it, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I don't listen to Lito because I'm hard on artists at a certain time. But oh man, we don't want to hear that shit now.
Yeah.
No, with Lito, T.I., that DJ Drummer and Jeezy.
Yep.
I'm like, nah, they still got it.
That's it.
No, facts. And putting Buck in that, like,
Yeah, Buck. I'm talking.
Young Buck and D-Tay back on Up and Give Me Room back then. That was that same time frame.
Yeah,
That was that same time frame when Young Buck, and then
that's my homie.
when
right
Young,
there, for
I remember
sure.
I was maybe 18, 19. I was working at Media Play back when those were still a thing.
Let's go, man.
And I remember when Buck Straight Outta Cashville came out, and somebody came in and bought every copy we had of that and the 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying because Buck was on it. They were buying they wanted to buy every CD the store had so they can give it out to everybody.
Damn.
In the city and stuff.
Yeah.
Because that was a huge thing when Young Buck was coming out, because that was back when you got a record deal. That was the only way out.
Yeah.
There was no very rarely was there an independent situation then. It wasn't like it is now.
Yeah, like everybody's independent.
Yeah, like
now.
you tried to get a record deal. That was what we always try to do.
Yeah.
You know?
I want to ask you this though. Let's take out Starlito. Let's take out Young Buck. What was your nationwide inspiration when you want to do music?
Like for outside of music, or just music?
No,
outside of
music,
Nashville.
outside of Nashville, but inside of music.
When I was coming up, like when I really started to love music and rap, like it was rap, but I was a huge fan of East Coast punchline rap, and Ludacris is from Georgia, but Ludacris was real heavy with me because of his style.
I know, boy.
But my favorite, and it's crazy, but everybody's like, what? Dipset was my favorite.
Yeah.
Like Cameron, Jim Jones, Joel Santana, that whole Harlem like vibe they had.
Yeah.
And the way that more so like
J.R. Ryder.
He's my favorite, bro.
Yeah,
J.R. Ryder. I say this, bro. I always say Cameron, Jim Jones, and then because when I say Dipset, that's what everybody thinks.
Yeah.
That's him and Hell Rail and them.
40 Glock, Hell
40
Rail.
That's who I was listening to the
Why
most.
y'all say this? Y'all think J.R. Ryder?
Bro, we used to bump J.R. Ryder
from a punchline standpoint.
Diplomatic immunity, what? Number one?
We fuck with it.
J.R. Ryder come on. We used to start that song over.
He had one or two verses.
No,
I'm talking about like just from a standpoint as a when I started creating my own music.
Yeah.
He was like my favorite to listen to because I love punchlines, and that dude was nonstop, and he was writing for a lot of them dudes.
Yeah,
too.
I just found
You know
that
what I'm
out.
saying?
I just
He was
found
writing
that
for- he
out.
was
on
writing
I
for
didn't know that.
Yeah,
he was writing
Him
for
and
a lot
Hell
of
Rail doing interviews now, and I
they're
just
back
found
doing
that
a
out.
project,
They
yeah.
doing, and I just found that out when he was saying. Even Cameron touched on that a little bit on his show with Flea. He say how amazing J.R. Ryder was as a songwriter to them. I said, damn, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so like from a standpoint like that, but like the Ludas, the and then when obviously Stack had already been doing it and Eminem had already been doing it, but again, what I was saying, Bubba Sparks was a huge influence to me because we sounded similar, and then he's saying some really slick ass shit and making some dope music, and when that stuff started, and then what really took it over for me was when I heard Lil White. Because 3 6 Mafia
I love
was my
Lil White.
favorite.
I fucked with Lil White
He's
too.
he's one of my close friends now. And one of the most genuine dudes I've met, and always in my corner, bro. And like when Doubt Me Now came out, and I heard him rapping over 3 6 Mafia beats, you couldn't tell me it wasn't the
No,
shit ever.
for sure. I remember when I remember listening to Lil White the first time. I said, "Oh, this perfect," because it's like, have you ever heard an artist with a group and you like, but when I heard Lil White with 666 and on those beats, I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
No, for sure.
I do like Lil White. And that's what made us do like Lil White. Like I gotta ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this. Haystack, before Eminem,
Absolutely.
Haystack,
Yeah.
we accepted I feel like black culture of rap embraced Haystack in Nashville. It was like like we like the Haystack.
Yep.
Lil White got that. Bubba Sparks got that.
Yep.
Right? Let me ask you, when you're coming out and you're doing your music, you are already heavily influenced by the Bezel Gang, the Bucks, and stuff like that. How did it make you feel once you started noticing? Because I know it's not a color, but when you are noticing, damn, everybody, not just my people fuck with it, everybody fuck with my music.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
Oh, I love that, man, because that's the one thing whenever I started, because most artists when they start out, they think they're gonna go as far as they can go. They think nothing can stop me, that my shit's so dope, and you're not even knowing that it's probably not at the time. But like it's that confidence and that delusion that kind of keeps you going. You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of the more you do it and the more you learn, the more you can learn your craft and get better. But whenever I started seeing people like genuinely gravitating to my music, regardless of race, color, creed, whatever, like that was awesome, because that's the way I've always looked at things. Like I always was just like, if something's good, it's good. It doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? And that's one of the biggest things that I like is an artist, is if somebody messages you and says how much your music inspired them or got them through a tough time, and I'll take that over any of the other because that's what sticks to the ribs, bro. That's what lasts.
No, for sure.
If somebody's listening to one of my songs and it keeps them from doing something crazy or going to a crazy place, I would take that over somebody just shouting me out or throwing me some money or something like that, because that money's gonna go.
Man, I was happy to hear you. Listen, bro. Running home to 106 and Park, Freestyle Friday, watching Blind Fury kill people.
100%.
And then I'm seeing you on tracks with them.
Oh yeah, he's one of my best friends, bro.
But not just watching you do tracks with them, watching you kill them bitches.
Yeah.
Because I want to say this, right? You remember this? I don't see you remember this. Remember we at Lido and Don Trip, we had a Step Brothers event.
Yeah.
I walked straight up to you and I said, hey man, you one of my favorite rappers.
I remember. It was right by the bomb ass food that they gave everybody.
Yeah.
Right by the bar.
Yep.
I was there.
Hey, that's why I mean it.
Yep.
Bro, I'm cause some people can just be around the artist and they could like, hey, I got a song with so-and-so, right? And you like, all right. But then you hear like, you could have did a little better, but the big artist killed it. Nah, bro. Every time I fucking hear your shit and I'm watching you with Blind Fury who can fucking rap.
Oh yeah.
Like he can rap.
Yeah.
That can like, okay, this is an A-list artist, and you finna go, I can tell the difference now. But with you, it was different. It was like, oh shit, nah, Chad got it.
I appreciate that, man, and it really means a lot to me that y'all show me so much love every time we see each other, because those kind of things, and it doesn't have to be necessarily me coming and getting on this podcast. I'm glad that I got to get on here.
For sure.
But it's not just that. It's just saying stuff like you said, because that's the kind of stuff that keeps people like us going, just like it keeps y'all going.
For sure.
Same thing.
For sure. Motherfuckers say they love the show, man. I got everybody that tell me they love this show. They add 13 more years to me to do this show.
Yeah, because y'all are artists, just like this is still creating. It's still an art that y'all are creating.
Yeah.
It's just from a podcast, format, but it's still all the same feeling as an artist when you create something, when somebody genuinely shows you that love for it. That's what everybody yearns to get money and get higher up in this, but that's really at the core what drives you to keep doing it.
No, for sure. And I can't remember the other guy name.
Get this money.
The Chevy.
That too,
what's
for sure.
The Chevy? Man, he got it's another kid that I just got on to probably last year. So I'm gonna say this: my wife loves music.
Yeah,
and he skinny white dude with the curly hair.
501 Bryce.
Cold.
Yep.
I watched you with him.
Shout out Bryce. Yep.
I said, man, God, we know everybody.
Superstar, just like that. Through the roof.
Yeah.
And
25 years old.
It's perfect what Lano is doing right there. Because you said that, what's the kid name?
501 Bryce.
501 Bryce. He's a white kid, right?
Cold, though, boo.
From Little Rock.
Colder than you, boo.
But I also want to ask you this, though. As a white man in hip hop, bro.
Yeah.
Like, is it still difficult to get a black fan base as a white man in hip hop?
I think if you're authentic,
Yeah.
people are going to gravitate towards you.
Sure.
If you're dope and you're authentic, it doesn't matter. People are going to gravitate towards it. That's the way I look at it.
Okay.
I've always went into stuff just from a genuine standpoint, and whoever rocks with it, and who don't. It doesn't hurt my feelings either way. But like, that's why I think as long as you're authentic, people are going to rock with you regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You ever heard this? Man, you cold to be a white boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That white boy cold. That white boy cold.
Yeah. Do that make you feel any type of way?
No, because I just look at it. Hey, man, they like it regardless if that's what they. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't. That stuff doesn't bother me because
That's
I don't
just our
even
lingo. That's just what we
and
talking about.
I know 9 times out of 10 when it's said, it's not said out of nothing but respect. It's just the way. It's just part of it.
Man, I follow your music, bro. You and Chill at HCP got a song.
Oh yeah, man, it's my dog.
I'm
Chill,
I'm saying I be following you, bro. I be like, hey, you don't disappoint me at fucking all.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And I be like, God damn, man.
Do you know Chill?
Oh, Chill's my dog, bro. Yeah.
Like how the fuck does Chad hook up with Chill?
A couple of years ago, probably 2022, when I was doing my interview stuff real heavy, I was still doing music, but I was mainly doing interview stuff. It was 2022. I had heard one of Chill's songs from somebody. I think it may have been something he did with Bezel Gang or something. And I was like, oh, dude's cold. And I didn't know anything about him. And then I did a Chat Arms TV interview with him. And then he came and got on the podcast with Squints and me. And then we just was cool since then. And then I'd been wanting to get a song with him, but I just wanted to find the right beat. And I hit him up. I was like, man, I got this beat that's perfect for you.
Yeah.
He said, send it through. So I sent it to him, and like 2 days later, he sent me his verse back. And I was like, how am I supposed to follow what you just did?
Yeah.
That's why I say that in a song. So I'm like, I'm just going to rap like Chill did, but my own.
Yeah.
I gotta hit it.
He don't miss, man.
Nah,
Shout out
he
to Chill.
stays. He fucking
Chill cold.
Yeah,
Chill cold. But like I say, I got to give you your flowers, bro. And this is just me being me loving music, right? I'm not never was an artist, but me loving music, and my influence was the CEOs at this time. The Russell Simmons,
P. Diddy,
Puff Daddy. You know what I'm saying? All in. Pause what he doing now.
He like
to do that.
You got to now, unfortunately. Diddy, but
I love
same way.
I love the things that Diddy, Tony Draper, but my number one man was Dame Dash.
Oh yeah.
And to this day, when you see me putting events together and I'm trying to hook artists up to be in the same room with each other, that's me getting my Dame Dash on.
Yeah.
So when I get to see you, bro, I be like, God, like I've also told a lot of artists, I be like, bro, how y'all know who Chad is? And they say, yeah. I be like, bro, you gotta be nonstop like him.
Yeah.
To try to get to a certain thing. Me and B. Howard talking about you.
Oh yeah, B. Howard's I met crazy story. I met B. Howard and Squints the same night. I did a show at some random Gallatin bar for a homie's birthday back in the day in 2007. Squints was booked on the same show.
Yep.
And I think B. Howard came with them because they had a song to a Fate beat. And I met both of them that same night in 2007. And then the year after that, like a year later, we did a group album with me and him and Blaze, 314, me, B. Howard, Blaze, 314, and Squints. Called
Dang, that's crazy.
Let me ask you, what is it about B. Howard that made you guys have that chemistry to do an entire album?
So with that situation, so B. Howard was just, him and Squints both were just dudes. I never knew who they were. They were just both dope rappers at the time.
Yeah.
So me and Squints locked in pretty like right after that, and then me and Squints and B. Howard ended up doing a song I think later on that year. But I just thought B was super dope, and then I can't remember, it's so long ago when we did it, but we just kind of started recording. And Blaze, shout out to Blaze, like we did most all of it over there, and that's how all that started. But it was just a mutual respect kind of thing. It was back. It's Martin's Barbecue now, but it was a place called the Rutledge. It was a bar and grill in Nashville, and that's where we were doing shows every weekend for 4 or 5 years. I know. Have you had Capo in here? You've had Capo.
Yeah, for sure.
Capo and Latino Saint was putting on something called the Urban Music Challenge back then, where it was basically, it was similar to the way Sonny and them did Street Flavor one, kind of, where you had like 8 artists, and then they both performed a song, and the judges picked a winner. And it was like that. But they started competitions there that we started doing, but we were already doing shows at that spot every weekend. And then B Howard and me and Squints and all of us was just doing shows together at that point. But that's all that was, just a mutual respect kind of thing.
And it grew from music though.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think B Howard is super
fucking music is a powerful superpower to have.
Yeah. It brings everybody together.
It brings everybody. It's the language that everybody knows.
That's a fact. I mean, it knows no race. It knows no religion. It knows no creed. None of that. Bro. Music just brings everybody together. But Chad, so did you do podcasting or like interviews? Like talk to me a little bit about that.
So how that all started is Chat Arms TV is what I started in 2009. Like New Year's Eve of 2008 is when I put my first video out, right?
Okay.
I went and got a Sony Handycam. It was 480p at the time because I didn't have the money to spend on the HD. 720 was like $1,000. I didn't have that money.
Yeah.
I was like 22, right? So I just got a credit card, never paid it, and just used the credit card to buy the camera. You know how it is when you're young, don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, we're going to get a camera. We're going to start vlogging. Because we heard about what vlogs were.
Yeah.
You know, and this is back when you had to go to youtube.com on that laptop. You couldn't do it on a phone. So we started doing videos, and I started doing what I call day in the life videos. We did one of Squints because Squints had won a 101.1 The Beat song contest. So we went down to perform at 101 and all that. And it's still on Chat Arms TV. So we do like a day in the life video of that. That's kind of how it started. So that was like not podcasting, but it was like day in the life videos. And then, of course, the 10-minute freestyle with Jelly. And then we started doing all that stuff. And then over the time in RIP Worm, we did. That's when stuff really took off, was my home when the stuff with Worm and Jelly and all that. But years go by, and then this channel just stayed stagnant because I was doing music on and off. I was working a full-time job. I was treading water for 5 years, whatever, trying to figure life out. And then started Chat Arms TV back in 2021 when Worm got out. And we shot content with him. And then unfortunately, he passed away about a month after he got out. Yeah. Or we started, and RIP to Worm. But we were doing somewhat interview-ish stuff with him, but it was just me talking to him, my buddy, you know? And then I started doing the Chat Arms TV interview stuff. I think the first one was probably with Leroy Biggs, my homie Leroy. So, but it was like just short question and answer stuff. It wasn't podcast format or anything. And then Squints had been working on the I Got Some Shit to Say idea. And then we started doing that in July of 2021. And that's when he was doing the podcast that I was a full-time co-host on. But I was doing Chat Arms TV interviews because we did one with Jelly and we did one with a bunch of different artists.
I got a bunch of artists.
That's when it started. Back then in 2021, it was like we did Jellies in like May. We interviewed him when he was cutting the song "Son of a Sinner" in that same studio. That's when all that stuff started. And then I was like, well, I guess I'm interviewing people now. This is kind of I'm still doing music, but it was kind of I was doing it, but I was doing the interview stuff more. And I was trying to kind of balance the two, and it's just hard to balance both.
No, it most definitely is.
You're got to pick one to put more effort in, or you're going to kind of be halfway at both. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how that started. But it wasn't really intentional. It was just we need to document this stuff that we're doing, type shit.
Yeah. All right. Which one did you choose? You said you got to pick one. Which one did you choose?
For the longest, I was doing more focus on the interview stuff and still dropping, you know. But then in 2024, whenever I started feeling like I wasn't getting the just due as an artist, but a lot of it was because of me, because I wasn't putting myself out there full
for sure.
I was like, I rap too, you know, and it wasn't anybody's fault.
You start feeling. Hold on, I'm sorry. I ain't mean to cut you off. When you gotta say, hey man, I rap too.
Yeah.
Is that something that was like, okay, I'm tired of gotta keep saying this.
Yeah, and it wasn't even that I had to say it. It was just that's the vibe of it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, man, I'll be seeing your interviews there, and I loved all that. It didn't hurt, but I was like, man, I need to put the artist hat back on and keep it on for a minute, because that's what Bubba Sparks. Going back to Bubba Sparks, we were at this festival in North Carolina, and we were sitting outside. And he said, Chad, I can tell that the interview shit's on you, but the music shit is in you. He said, you got, and that's Bubba Sparks telling you that.
Yeah.
Like, and he said it, and when he said that, and then my girl had been telling me, you need to do music, do that, and just see what happens.
Yeah.
You know? And I said, well, okay, well, then I'm going to start putting out more projects. So I was going to do an album every couple of months or whatever. And then shout out Don Tripp. Like I said, we talked off camera. I said, when we had him on the pod, it was August of 23 maybe. So he was like 9 months in on that first year. And I was just like, that's such an inspiration because he's been one of my favorites since I heard Letter to My Son. Yeah, Letter to My Son. And again, Lito's introduced me to Tripp. He introduced me to Dolph back in the day when Dolph was new. Gates. Like all them people I was learning about from Lito first on them mixtapes. Because Lito was grabbing artists and getting them before a lot of people knew who they were globally or, you know what I mean, nationwide or whatever. So that's what happened with that. And then we just started dropping every single month last year.
Damn, boy. That's a lot of music, man.
That's crazy. I like how you saying you was messing with Lito and Lito was getting these guys early on mixtapes, man. Who is Chad listening to now in 2026 today?
Man, I love obviously what everybody that we've already talked about from a local standpoint. O&E's my favorite rapper. Y'all got to get him on here.
O&E?
Oh, 100.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
He's the one who's on the Don't House with Strug. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That's one of my closest homies, and he's my favorite rapper. Period.
Yeah.
He's been, me and him got multiple collab projects, but he's got a lot of dope solo music out. But he's really fixing to make a push in 26, and I told him today, I said, man, I definitely want to get y'all locked in with.
No, we already locked in. I remember him.
We'll make that happen.
Yeah, we can make it happen. Struggle put me on him.
No, facts.
Struggle was mad. Struggle was upset like a motherfucker when we was at Spin That.
Yeah.
Because Struggle was like, no, he was telling me, JG, what's the platinum producer? Drummer Boy. He was like, no. Because 100 performed.
Yeah, we were there,
I saw you there. And he was like, no, he could do much better. Y'all just really got to hear him. And then like 2 months later, him and Struggle got the single together.
Oh, yeah.
And I heard it, and I was like, damn, honey, he ain't rap.
Yeah.
And he followed me, and I started going back to listen to his music.
Oh,
like,
dude.
Oh, no, he can't. Dude, he got it.
And I've been telling him, too, my dream collab as a listener is him and Chill, and they're working on one. Him and Chill HCP, because they both can't miss to me, like from a rap standpoint. So that's definitely somebody, obviously, but in the whole show and proof camp. But outside of that, I really fuck with Eddie Valero tough.
Eddie, man, listen.
Eddie, do you think he's the coldest in Memphis right now? Like, he
the best. No, he the best.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Like,
he the best. He the best right now.
I feel like Eddie Valero is like
we doing this.
Them ones, bro. In Memphis.
He cold.
He's cool as a fan too. We had him on Squince's podcast. He's cool. Shout out DJ Code too.
I seen him at Lido thing, and I was moving so fast where I just did the head nod rhythm, but most definitely Eddie.
Valero.
Listen, Eddie Valero is the best Memphis artist to me right now.
That Eddie Valero, Big Top.
Yep.
Don Tripp.
The way they did like the four-man weed. They did a four-man weed. And the coldest thing about that from an artist standpoint is that like there's four of them, right? It says us four, and they didn't do the same order.
No,
that was the coldest part. They were switching it up to where you didn't know who was going to hit you in the back. It's like that drill in football, Oklahoma or whatever.
Actually, I'm not an artist, so I caught it, and I caught it at the end because at the end I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
He's supposed to rap.
Bro.
Yeah.
By the end of it, you're turning around like,
you like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like top do for it, then he do for it, then he do for it, then he do for it, and then they flipped that bitch. Well, now Eddie do for it, and I was like, whoa, that shit was dope.
That was crazy. But Valero, and going back to my punchline heavy, Benny the Butcher. I'm a huge fan of Benny.
Okay.
Benny the Butcher. Any of those guys, Benny the Butcher or 38 Special, or any of those kind of guys like the
Conway,
OT the Real, like all them dudes. He's from Philly, but that style, but mainly like the
Benny the Butcher, bro.
Eddie. I listen to Eddie Valero a lot, bro.
Yeah, I do. I like him. Hey, he got some songs where he telling some stories, man. Yeah. And I'm like, hey.
And he just the way he picks his beats. I love the sample heavy run.
Big
he's kind of
smooth,
like that, man. Because Pimp C and Project Pat are two of, if we talk about mainstream, Pimp C's my all-time favorite, right?
Okay.
And then Project Pat is like right there because I feel like Project Pat is a cheat code. I told him this when I interviewed him. His flow and cadence, there's never going to be nobody with a better,
and
more distinctive flow and cadence than Project Pat.
Yeah. Dig in his pockets and take his money out.
Yeah. The way that Pat, like that style, but it goes back to that production, and that's kind of what Eddie's been doing on, I feel like. But that's those are who I listen to mainly for, like, if it's not the homies, it's like branching out a little bit. Yeah. Then that's probably.
I want to go back a little bit.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you a question, right? We kind of touched it a little bit on topic off camera. Being an artist, right? Mm-hmm. As your caliber you are, and then doing interviews.
Yeah.
Now it's camera in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You could be easily mistaken now as cameraman.
Oh yeah.
Talk about what does that do to an artist mind frame?
It's defeating at points, and it's not even that people are meaning to do it. It's one of those things where if you're doing two different things, but you want to be noticed more for this thing, this is what you really want people to know you for. Mm-hmm. But you're pretty good at this too, and this is helping you pay the bills too. So it's like, what do you do, right? But when it starts becoming an issue, like mentally, is when you start getting put in the back seat and on the afterthought on the artist side. Mm-hmm. And it's not even so much on everybody else maybe, but you not putting that in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So people just assume, well, I can just book Chad to do an interview, or I can just, and again, it ain't on them.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's when it started becoming a thing.
You're the media.
It was like I was kind of like the cameraman on the team, right? But he had a dope jump shot, but he was the cameraman.
Yeah.
But really, he needed to be out on the court with everybody else.
For sure.
But he wanted to film the game. He wanted to film the behind the scenes and shit. But he could shoot a jump shot though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But like whenever I was like, I know I need to be out on the court with everybody else because I can put up as many buckets as everybody else out here. And I'm gonna be at practice longer. You know what I mean? So when it started becoming like that, and then my girl telling me like, because I there's like the fourth time I told her I'm done music. She said, I'm gonna cuss you out the next time you quit, and don't quit. I don't want you to quit, but if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But if you want to do it, then go all the way with it.
You got a good wife.
She's the best, man. Yeah, it doesn't move without her. I wanted her to be here with me today, but she's got work. But
where your wedding ring at?
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, okay.
So you're not married?
No. We've been together. We've been together 5 years.
She was with you at Spin That though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember because I asked you a question and she finished it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said something and I was like, "You still doing something?"
Yeah, because
she said, "Yep."
Yeah, because she's okay. So we've been together 6 years.
Okay.
And she has pulled me out of multiple bad spots in my life mentally. Mm-hmm. But it was one of those things where we found each other at the best time, not meaning to.
Yeah.
And she's definitely gonna be my wife.
How long y'all been together?
It'll be 6 years.
Oh, that's hell yeah.
Yeah.
What you waiting on? Ain't no what you waiting on?
I'm not waiting on anything specifically.
I thought you would start rapping, man.
No, it's happening. It's happening.
I was like, what the hell?
No,
it's coming. I see the storm coming.
It's happening. It's happening for sure. Don't worry about that. I promise.
Are you happy?
I'm beyond happy, bro.
Did you ever been with a female?
100%. It's not even close.
That was me.
And when the last time you cheated?
Never.
Oh,
I never have. I ain't got nothing to worry about.
You ain't never cheated?
No, bro.
Hold on, listen.
I've always been the one that was cheated on.
Yo, what?
Back in the day, yeah.
So you ain't never cheated though?
No, man.
That's me, bro.
Ever.
That's
Never,
me. I tell people that.
I can't lie, bro. I can't lie.
Mike Taylor, mute this guy.
I tell people that. Listen, out of all the relationships I've been in, I never cheat. Now I might step out and fuck with another girl, but cheating, I'm like, hell no. Yeah. I'm like, no.
Those are not the thoughts of this guy in the middle. Those are the thoughts of Born Ridge.
I am not cheating. I'm like, now listen, I step out, right? Have a couple of drinks, fuck another girl.
Yeah.
But
that's not cheating.
No,
Yeah.
cheating to me is when you catch feelings for another person.
No, everybody.
That's where we agree to disagree. Yeah, that's fine. You know?
I love that you have your own definition of
Yeah,
cheating.
hey, bro, whatever works for whoever, man. That's just
I mean, what makes you and your girl? What makes y'all work, bro?
because we just know we're each other's safe place in the sense of like, when she's with me, she doesn't have anything to worry about. She knows that she's in a safe place. And that's a simple way to break it down, but that's the best way for me to break it down.
No, that's good.
You guys know, just like in what we do, we're not home a lot.
Yeah.
You're on the road a lot, or you're in the studio a lot, or I'm in the studio or whatever. But my thing is with her is like, home with her is that's my like North Star. That's my safe place. So that's in my mind whenever I'm out doing things. I know I got to make it back, but I just got to make it back there. You know, that's like the way I look at it. And she goes above and beyond and does. She's my number one supporter. She's my biggest critic too. But it's always from a spot of wanting to make me better. She doesn't belittle me. She doesn't none of that stuff. She just supports me. But she's gonna tell me when I'm fucking up because not nobody else, but. She's gonna be the first one to tell me I'm fucking up because she wants to make sure I'm doing what. Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes a lot of friends and family members will kind of soothe you on your fuck up.
Yeah.
Well, we'll say, "Hey, baby,
it'll be all right." I do it.
Yeah,
I'm guilty of doing it.
And she's the one who's saying, "Hey, mother,
why'd you do that?
Yeah, don't quit no more. If you quit again, I'm gonna cuss you out because you got it."
She said, if you can, she said, babe, I don't care if you quit. You can work at Walgreens for the rest of your life and I'll be fine with it. But don't say you're going to, if you're going to say you're going to do something,
do it.
Right. Because what's the label that I started? Show and prove. So how am I going to be not showing and proving? And I'm the one that's out here. This is what I built. I built that brand 20 years ago, 2006. So like, that's the main thing and without her, this last 3 or 4 year push, it wouldn't have happened how it happened without her help, like her support and her helping me along the way with motivation. She shoots the majority of my music videos recently.
Oh, that's her shoe. That's hard. That's hard, boy. That's hard. That's cold.
So like
I like her. She got a sister. Nah. I like her, man, when she do that. Damn.
She does that. There's a lot of stuff that she does. Like, she helps me from the creative standpoint on song ideas. She makes all the merch that we do. She makes the merch. So like she's just my rock, man. Yeah. Behind
sounds like somebody would take 75% of your shit if you ever play. I'm just saying. Yeah. Your Honor. Yeah. I made everything this guy got. I'm included in this, and this.
No, I ain't worried about that.
No, but that's good, though.
He said
she's the GOAT for sure.
He said his girl shoots his video.
That's cold, bro.
Man, I'd be lucky if my girl changed the toilet paper off the damn roll in the bathroom.
The majority of them she does shoot because it's just, we got us a camera because it's just easier with the amount of stuff that I'm doing. We just got to be able to do it on as much as we can
on
do
go. As soon as we saying it,
Yeah, so like, and she didn't know how to do it. So when I bought the camera, we were she was just kind of learning as she went, and she's still learning. Yeah. But and I'm learning how to edit and things like that. And Squints helps with the edits and stuff. And I got other people that help with editing. But the videos, the majority of them, she shoots.
Bro, that's dope.
The reels. And so, yeah. So then like, just all that kind of stuff, man. And then I'm not a fan of the social media, like as far as responding. So this is how much me and my girl trust each other. She's got my phone. I give her my phone because she responds to a lot of my.
Hell no.
Yeah. But that's but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have nothing behind that.
You going from cheating ways. He talking about business. He's saying,
but I'm saying that
why
business.
Would you give your girl the phone?
But I'm saying that's how much that she can trust me. And how much I trust her.
Yeah, like I give my girl now because I see what you're saying about because that's basically he's not savvy with the internet.
I respect you said that.
So, but I am.
Yeah.
And so I kind of handle that part for us.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? And for you to have some, like he tell me all the time, like, bro, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You make sure that the people get to us and we respond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You make it easy for me.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
Collaboration.
And because
shout out to Instagram and collaboration.
Yeah,
right.
That mean whenever I do hit Instagram, I might wait 5 days to hit this Instagram button.
Yeah.
Once I hit this Instagram button, Lano said collaborate. Oh, collaborate.
You got to go in. Yeah, we got to go.
So I can only see. I can imagine what you're saying for your girl because that you got a lot. You're doing a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
The record 14 albums in a year is a lot.
Yeah.
But having somebody who's right there with you to do merch, help shoot videos.
Yep.
Hey, baby, I don't know how to do this camera, but look, we both finna learn. Okay, dog, do it like this. Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Bro, and everywhere we go, every city we go to, if there's a group of us, we're getting an Airbnb most likely, and she's cooking a huge spread. Her cooking is.
Yeah. See, that's why you love her. Because she don't just believe in your dream.
Girl, white girl, black or white girl?
White girl.
White girl.
I seen it. Yeah.
If she season her food, come on, Jay.
Absolutely, bro. She's invited to the cookout. She's been at the cookout.
She wasn't afraid to say something to me when I asked him that question.
I promise, bro.
I asked him that question.
I promise.
She jumped in.
I thought that was his manager.
Yeah.
She
is. I mean, she is.
Yeah. I asked him a question. She answered it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, let me get your. I was like, okay. I said, you still doing something? And I was like, you still doing your music? She was like, yes. I was like, okay, I need to get your number. That's the day I got your number.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She was like, oh yeah. Get your phone. She tell him, get your phone.
because she's witnessed me in the past not being assertive in like reaching out or going and speaking to somebody or this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
And missing out on opportunities because of that. So that's why she didn't miss no beat with you.
Hell no.
Because she knows that we've talked about doing stuff before.
Yeah. She said, I said, where your phone? And she said, yeah, get your phone. She told me, get your phone.
Yeah.
Get to the number.
Yeah. So
I'm seeing, yeah. That's dope.
Hey, that's dope, for real.
Yeah.
That is dope.
I'm
smiling like a motherfucker, man.
See, I'm going to tell you what you're doing right now,
We need a better half. That's
I'm going to tell you what you're doing right now. So, if my girl don't watch a lot of, she says she watch a lot. She watch all.
Yeah.
She's gonna watch this show. I'm gonna make sure, and I'm gonna tell her because I'm going bragging. This man's girl do this, and this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show her like, hey, you need to be doing this. I'm tired of shooting in here and in the car.
Yeah.
It ain't even. I'm telling my girl, hey man, you heard what this man wife do for him. I swear to God, if you don't do that.
Right.
I don't know, bro. You been arrested before for that. No, I ain't arrested.
But another thing with her, one more thing about her too.
bro,
Another thing that I've never been good at. Creatively, I'm all the way there, but I've never been good on the business end because I just didn't ever know nothing about the business side of shit. And she's so good at that side. So that was another thing that once things started moving, she was like, baby, you're not doing this. You need to be doing this. And you're not looking at it from this standpoint. You need to look at it from this standpoint. Because my first instinct is I just want to help everybody. I just want to help everybody. I just want everybody. And it's like, that's not a bad quality, but at the same time, it's like you've got to be able to put yourself and your closest first and then you know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with you.
And that was another thing that she, it was like, we got to start doing stuff that makes sense business wise too, because now that things are moving, you got to think like that.
No, for sure.
To be honest, as an artist, and I can probably speak for most artists in this standpoint, we're out here throwing stuff at the wall, hoping it sticks. In the back of our minds, we think it's probably never going to stick, but we keep throwing.
Yeah.
Because in the back of our mind, you got to have that delusion. You got to have that delusion to drive you, bro. And it's not. I'm not trying to be defeatist attitude or anything, but it's like it's a lottery. It's like a lottery ticket, especially back in the day when we were
most definitely
for sure it was a lottery. It was a record deal or nothing.
Yeah.
Now there's so many more ways to earn bread through content, but you throw stuff at the wall and hope something sticks and stays there, and that's kind of what it's been with this. It's been trying to do, because on top of the albums, bro, like you got to shoot reels for all them shits too.
No, for sure.
And that shit's takes longer than recording the music a lot of times because you got to find locations and edit the videos.
I think it's 10 reels per song.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this though, Chad. What's next, brother? What's next for you, brother?
Well, so this year, like I said, we're working on another project. The next album I'm going to put out, probably in a couple months, is going to be called "Righting My Wrongs," and it's basically a song about all my real stuff that I've been doing over the last couple of years. Them 6-7 songs that's already out, that's got motion. I'm going to add another 6-7 songs with it. It's just going to be kind of like some pain music, like stuff going through, because I went through addiction years ago and beat it, luckily. But
that's what's up, bro. Shout out to you. Congratulations.
That was a big thing with me. It was pills, and it was
cold turkey.
Yeah, it was bad. I quit.
I'm saying, did you quit? No, not was you popping cold turkeys. I'm saying, did you quit cold turkey?
No, yeah, I quit. Yeah, I quit cold turkey. Yeah, for sure. No, I wasn't popping.
What lingo is that, Leno?
Nah, so
what does that even mean?
I got a joke right quick, right? So look.
What is a cold turkey?
So I met a white woman and a black woman, and they was telling me that they was fighting addiction. And they were real fat though, right?
Yeah.
And my homeboy beside me, I knew that story. My homeboy was mad at the black woman, and he was like, "Man, it's just mad because she was smoking turkeys." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "No, nigga, she's on perks." He was like, "Nigga, I know, I just don't like her." Right? So I just said that. Yeah. But they both like you though. Congratulations to them ladies.
No, for sure.
They most definitely. That's not easy.
No, it's not. Mine was like pain pills, because I did factory work and I messed my back up, so I got prescribed pain pills, and I got addicted to those. And then I started getting anxiety and started taking Xanax. So it was like a whole ordeal for about 4 or 5 years with the pain pills. And I stopped. I almost wrecked in 2014, and it would have killed me. Yeah. And it was because I was dozing off, because I took a Xan and was driving home from wherever the fuck, Tennessee, at 4 o'clock in the morning when I should have been at home, you know. And when that happened, I pulled in the driveway and I just started crying. I was like, what am I doing, bro? Like, what have I been doing? Like, I just wasted 4 years of my life just because I wanted to be fucked up.
Damn.
That was about a year's worth, but it was the pain pills that was, and then mixed together, it was bad. But
I mean, shout out to Xanax.
It was tough.
Congratulations,
it definitely got me through some binds, though, but then it made me forget a lot of shit.
You feel better?
Oh, yeah.
You feel 100, like, that's good, bro.
Yeah.
That's me.
And I used to drink a lot, and I don't even really drink. It ain't that I'll still have a drink here and there, but like now, I used to drink pretty heavily too. When I stopped the pill stuff, I kind of substituted it in the pandemic for sure. Was with Crown was like that's what I drank. Yeah, because I don't like beer or nothing. So
see, I don't drink.
What was on that Crown?
I don't drink.
My head
Crown Peach, bro. 2020 was a rough year. That's when Crown.
He said Crown Peach.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. I mean,
they got Crown Apple too, don't they?
Yeah, but I don't even
give me the regular Crown.
Then I started drinking Fireball a little bit, but I don't even really drink no more though. No. I just I will every now and again, but I just like being.
If I go out with my wife, I get a peach lemon drop.
Yeah, get something like that.
I know. Look how he look at it.
Like, it's not in the podcast. When he said sex on the beach, he ordered sex on the beach one time we went out, man.
Yeah, they like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, bro, this shit is good,
bro. Hell yeah.
And I don't drink.
And he said, I'm lit. He drank one sex on the beach. He said, I'm lit, bro. I said, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
No, but
that's what we're doing though. We're doing that album. We're gonna do Righting My Wrongs, and then we're gonna I still got some more collab albums that I'm gonna put out towards the end of the year. But instead of dropping an album a month, we're gonna kind of scale back and shoot more visuals for stuff that's already out.
Yeah. Okay.
And kind of give more life into that, and then I'm gonna also help push O&E because he's got a lot going too. So we're gonna help push him forward too.
So let me ask you this: Is it? Do you ever think it's gonna be a time where music becomes a backseat and CEO of Show Improve becomes the driving force?
Yeah, what I want to be is doing all this music the last couple of years has made me build the catalog so much to where the catalog can just eat, and then I can just kind of do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I still, me and my girl want to do our own podcast and stuff like that.
Okay, there you go.
And I want to go back to doing the interviews, but I want to do it differently than I did before, kind of trying to update it. I want to do that at some point too, and still do the music, but at the same time, it's like there's going to be a time where I'm not going to be recording music, you know? So I want to be able to have enough of a catalog for people to go and listen to, and I can still do this kind of stuff. I love this kind of stuff.
Which one harder, podcasting or making music? Not which one I know is easier for you. Which one is harder though to break through in?
Oh, that's a good question. Music, because for me, because I'm self-aware enough to know I don't look the part, bro. I don't look, and I think that's why I have to work so much harder.
Okay.
Because I don't, and I don't. It doesn't bother me.
I know what you said. No, I know what you said.
People look at me and they don't see a rapper. They
Yeah.
look at me and see a defensive coordinator for like a junior pro team or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, maybe just somebody that does food reviews. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like somebody that's going to get on the mic.
Defensive coordinator is great.
I know. I'm
For a junior pro defensive coordinator.
No, but
which isn't even really.
I'm gonna give you NFL though.
I never saw it until you said
Yeah,
it.
until you said, yeah.
Defensive line
driver.
coach. Defensive line coach.
I was gonna say truck driver.
That too.
I was gonna say truck driver.
Yeah. I delivered tires for 2
Coach
years. So that makes
Arms
sense.
is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Coach Arms. Let's go,
Coach Jones. God, what are you doing?
Bro, when I was in junior pro, they used to put me on the hands team because I could catch, I was too fat. I was over the weight limit to be a tight end. But whenever they do onside kick, they called it the hands team, right?
Yeah.
And they put me on the front line, so they called me hands arms, is what they called me, bro.
Oh, that's a hard
Hands
name.
arms, yeah.
Hands Arms is crazy.
I can see that now. Damn.
But that's what we've been doing.
So
man.
you think music because it's
for me,
for you because you say you're
harder to break through
Yeah.
because podcasting is a lot easier from a standpoint of breaking through, I guess, because you're bouncing ideas off of other people.
Yeah.
And any clip could go depending on what, you know what I mean? Like with me, the music, it's just, it can be dope, but people are not even going to look at it a lot of times and take it seriously necessarily because of the way I look.
Yeah.
Because I'm older, got a gray beard, big dude. I don't look like the everyday rapper. So but when I start rapping, people are like, oh, damn, you know.
You don't like
But
501 Bryce, right?
Right. It's like a marketability thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I understand that because being in it as long as I have, I get it. But that's why I just work as hard as I can, and then whatever happens, happens, you know. I'm blessed for all of the support that I do have.
Man, we most definitely
love
blessed.
that shit, bro. Tell the people, that's your camera right there, bro. Tell the people how they can get in touch with you, Chad, and how they can follow your career and all that good shit, bro.
So you can do everything from chatarmstv.com. That'll take you to the YouTube channel. It's got all my music on there. There's hundreds and hundreds of hours of stuff on Chat Arms TV. Y'all can go back and watch. And there's 1,100 songs in my catalog. So
God damn, bro. I ain't even got
hit
11
play,
songs.
Hit play and just let it ride, son. Show and Prove Entertainment. There's a lot of dope stuff coming out still the rest of this year. And I look forward to seeing this, man, and seeing how people respond to it.
Oh,
I appreciate y'all for having me. I look forward to y'all having some of the homies on here too in the future.
Yeah, for sure. We Jelly Roll, one of them.
Yep.
100, one of them. Bubba Sparks, one of them. Yeah, we got.
Matter of fact, call Jelly Roll and let them know.
Right.
You already know, man. Listen, man, show and prove. That's what we do. Today is one of those days that we showed and proved. And we also show you guys two things. Well, more than two things, but two of the things that we're going to highlight is consistency. 1,100 songs. You know, you gotta do. Only thing you got to do is press play and just ride. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Consistency. Continue doing your music. Don't never stop. We don't care what age you is. You can start at 14 and you can end our way at 80 years old. Just whatever's in your heart to keep on going. Let's get out of that stigma of hip hop. You can't age me out of anything because I'm going to stay long as I love it. I'm going to always do it. Listen, you already know today was one of those days that we had one of those guests that dropped a lot of gems. Also, one of those guests that told you he don't cheat.
Never.
That is dope.
He lying.
I'm not. I promise I'm not.
He said he promised too. So I promise a lot too. But
shout out Jagged Edge, bro. I promise.
Shout out to Jagged Edge.
I put it on my kids. This nigga put it on his kids, lying like a motherfucker.
That's me. I put it on my one child all the time when I'm lying. But this is something that is inspirational to a lot of us because once you create something and you believe in it, it becomes your baby. And what you do with your baby, you feed it to watch it grow, to nurture it, to make sure that it does everything it can to evolve. This guy is walking, talking proof of that. You already know. It's your boy Lano XL. Listen, I got two things to say before I go. I'm going to say it, man. Get money, stay true. Stay true, get money.
And listen up, beautiful people. If nobody told you today that they love you, let me be the very first person to tell you that I love you. I love you. I love you.
Peace.